Okay, we're live. So, as promised, it's probably not going to be quite as entertaining as last time with Michaela. That was a lot of fun, and to be honest, we got to do it again. I just loved it. So, I've been busy making away. I'll just see if there's anyone tuning in. Just to see. Oh, here we go. See who we've got going first. But yeah, I've been busy making some things. I just thought in the lead up to a couple of really awesome holidays, I'd just get into the spirit. And we've got Australia Day coming up on the 26th of January. So I thought, you know what? I've got a whole bunch of green stuff. I've got a whole bunch of gold stuff. I'm loving this combo. It's obviously not like the same gold as, you know, our green and gold general stuff, but okay, doesn't seem like we've got anyone coming in just as yet. Let me have a look. Okay, just give us a hello or a wave or a heart or a poke or whatever whenever you start tuning in. This will kind of be up later anyway, so you can have a look a little bit later if you haven't had the chance to tune in. But I've got some beautiful new things. If you've been watching any of my Instagram stories, you will have seen a few little bits and bobs peeking through during the week. So let's get cracking. I'll start with the simple ones. I haven't named anything yet, but whatevs, you know. Hey Dan, how's it going? So I haven't named anything yet, haven't really measured it yet, but it'll all be kind of done by the end of tonight, hopefully, and loaded up by tomorrow. But we'll start with this little one. So we've got a beautiful single tassel raffia in that lovely pale lime green. I've got this in two different, because I have all of these beautiful, see this green cube? I mean, oh God, isn't that gorgeous? So I've actually got a whole bunch of like vintage beads, this collection that I've got, and I'm slowly going through and finding purposes for all of them, making them into beautiful little earrings, and a lot of these are one of a kind, so they're very sweet. I've got two types of this one with like more an opaque cube, and one with, I don't know if you can see that. So we've got the opaque one there and the clear one. But they're the same earring, you know, they're just, you know, a little bit different beads. So I'll just pop them on so you can see. You can see. There we go. One of each, you know. So these are made from vintage glass. Lovely paper raffia, super lightweight again. And these beautiful repurposed gold beads that I got from like a wall hanging, I think. I just thought they were so awesome when I took it apart. So I've been able to use those. As you can see, super lightweight. They're not very long. They come down to about here. Hey, Nikki. I am missing you this time. Yeah, we got to do this again. It was so much fun the last time we did it. So yeah, so we've got these beautiful things. Names will come later. And I've got another single tassel. Oh my gosh, these beads like freaking excite me a lot. Look at this. Oh, look at that. So it's a similar type of thing. I haven't like fluffed out the tassel as much. This one I've kind of snipped and fluffed out to look a little bit more fluffy, and this one I've kept kind of straight. A little bit like some of the single tassel ones that I did for my collection last year. There you go, with all of the green leaves. Maybe I'm just a little bit obsessed with green at the moment. Oh, there we go. The colour's sort of that pale mint green, well, sort of lime green, I guess. And this beautiful dark, like almost dark emerald, I guess. But this is a howlite bead, howlite stone. And I just love the shape. There's a few more colours, so I'm hoping to come out with a few other things as the year progresses. I'm planning to make a whole bunch of like these short run, mainly one of a kind mini sample collections, I guess, throughout the year. So this one, yeah, I wish you were here. I really do. I missed you. Missed you, Mickey. So yeah, I'm hoping to make a whole bunch of newbies for everyone to have a look at, and you know, keep the ball rolling. I've got these cutie pies. Check these out. Oh, hang on, a little bit twisted. But look at these fabulous iridescent sequins. I've used these before. If you guys have, any of you have been following me for a while, you'll probably have seen these beautiful sequins before. But I had previously made this design in pink, and it was just such a cute little design. This one's on a stud. I don't often do studs. I haven't got the backing sort of, I've got the back of the stud there at the moment because I've only just finished these ones. But yeah, that's sort of like, there you go. That's that little one. And they were just really, really popular last time I did them. So I was looking at the beads that I had and found these beautiful iridescent, like pale green beads. All of these beads, apart from the top one, are vintage, repurposed materials. So there will only be one pair of these. And most of these earrings, there will only be one pair. I have a few that are from my Instagram stories that are already spoken for, but I will still show you because the design is still, you know, going to be coming along in other colors in the future. So I've got plans for Valentine's Day and all that sort of stuff as well. So don't feel sad if you really love the style. And you've sadly missed out on a couple of ones because they're spoken for. But I kind of made these ones the other day. Oh my God. I love them. Reese is a little bit unsure, but you know, hey, I just think they are, check this out. You can already, ooh, check it out. So vintage sequins, they're flowers, gold beads that I already had, and some of these beautiful, they're just acrylic, these faceted iridescent beads. And look at this. I've had these little things for a while. They came from like some trim that I had ages ago, and I literally just snipped it apart, and I got all these little pieces out of it. So do you like them, Vicky? They're really cool, eh? I love them. Reese was like, I don't know. But I just think they're awesome. I mean, look at those sequins. Look how, like, yeah. So this is essentially for Australia Day, to anyone who's just tuned in. This is my version of green and gold. So I much prefer a shiny gold to a yellow gold. But yeah, I just thought they were so freaking fun. I've got these ones as well. And like I said, a lot of these are from remnants of things that I've had left over from previous collections, and I've just been, the pieces are just so beautiful. I haven't really found a use for them until now. Just going through my entire beading collection and you know, getting it sorted, making some beautiful one-offs. So it's going to be happening a few times this year. So if you want to tune in for more live reveals, please tune in, and I promise I'll give you a bit more warning next time, but this one's quite lovely. So there's those raffia tassels again. That's a beautiful vintage glass bead from my collection in a nice clear green. And these wonderful, like, look at these. These are left over from another collection I did, probably a couple of years ago now. But I've found a few uses for them, and I just love them. I mean, look at that. I'll put on the other one. Yeah. These are so freaking light too, so Look at that. I mean, isn't that just a good time? Definitely. They just move really well. Kind of like a lady with ruffled sleeves and a little skirt. I don't know. I always see ladies in my earrings. Okay, so this is another style that I did many years ago. Probably one of my very, very first collections. Actually, Michaela, you helped me out with this one. This was my beautiful colourful collection. It's like this awesome colour pop sort of thing. And look at that. I had these hollow glass beads left over from something. I'm like, why am I not using these? These are awesome. So yeah, I've just chucked a couple of raffia tassels on there and put them on a stud. Yeah, look at those. I mean, obviously you can see the ring light in those as well, but I don't know if you can kind of see that. And these beautiful cube beads. I've got so many of them in like different sizes and things. So that's those guys. Like I said, names and things to come. How pretty is that? You know, like I just love that. Oh, I've got a few more round ones as well. I know I keep disappearing out of the screen. Sorry guys. This is like the easiest style to do, but I think when you have the right beads, you know, it's literally just a circle. But when you have the right beads, it really just, like you can do this style again and again and again. And it looks completely different each time you do it. Each time I've done it, it just looks like so different because of the different beads. There's some of those repurposed gold beads again. These green beads, this big one here and these ones here are vintage repurposed. And then we've got some beautiful glass crystals and just some gold shiny beads. So another green and gold pair. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Michaela got painted with a couple of people, Katie and Kiara. They were painted different colours. So if you ever want to have a look, I think I've even got that collection back in the backlog of my photos on Facebook. But yeah, I really love these. I mean, they just make me think of travel. I watched this like vlog the other day on like traveling in Cuba. It just made me think of Cuba. I don't know why. Just got that vibe, you know? Okay, and not many people keep disappearing, sorry. Not many pieces left. Got these ones. These are freaking awesome. Look at that. And again, that's that beautiful circle design. And I've just hung these amazing like gold shiny pendants in the middle, and they've come up so nice. So these will be loaded up this week. I'm hoping that they'll even be loaded up tomorrow on the website. So the next two pairs I'm going to show you have actually been spoken for. People have expressed interest in them, so I'm not going to be putting them on the website. But please, if you do like the designs of the next two pairs, keep your eyes peeled for the next coming months, because I'll be making a whole bunch of samples for Valentine's Day and some for Mother's Day, and some media samples as well. And this design is killer. It's just great. I've done it a few times now, and every time I've done it, people have just gone nuts with them, and I want to keep them every time. And they're usually one-offs, so I never have the opportunity to keep them because people just love them. But have a look at these guys. You probably have seen them if you've been following my Instagram stories. You've probably seen them on there. My hair's in the way. So these are on a clip. Now, I don't know, not everyone has worn clip-ons. I am personally an advocate for clip-ons, especially when there is an earring that's quite large and quite heavy. you don't want to be tearing at your earlobe with a really thin piece of wire. So clip-on is really, really nice. Not everyone has the earlobes, I found, for clip-ons. Sometimes when, yeah, thanks Grace. They're really quite amazing. So I've got this style, this coloring, and I've also got this lovely pair, I think. Was it? Yeah, thanks Mickey. With the purple scarf. Yeah, I've got my purple scarf on. It does actually look pretty good, hey? And that's another one. So I absolutely love doing this beading. It's just, it takes a little while to do. It's quite fiddly, but the results just gorgeous. And I've done it time and again in all sorts of different colors. I mean, look at that. It's the same sort of beading, but because of the beads you put in it and the colors, it looks so different. You know, they have a completely different look. These ones are slightly longer, and these ones are actually a lot lighter than this for some reason. I think because this bead in the middle is hollow. It's just a hollow glass blown bead. But yeah, so these two unfortunately have been spoken for, like I said, but please tune in as the next couple of months roll along, because I will be making more of these. I have lots more of my beads. I've just sorted through them this week. They were an absolute mess, and now they're all organized and beautiful and in their colors. So blue and orange, Mickey, yes, I can probably arrange that. Get it? Arrange that. Yeah, keep tuned in, and I hope to see you all very, very soon with the lead up to Valentine's Day. It's going to be a little bit more organized than this. This was sort of a bit of a last minute thing. I just had a whole bunch of green stuff. I'm like, let's do Australia Day. So just a little bit of a close up on the clip on there. You can see it's quite a wide back, and it clips on like this. I do provide little cushion pads that slide on the back of it for comfort as well. And like I was saying before, not everyone can wear clip-ons. Some people have really short earlobes and can't always wear them. So keep that in mind. I've got really large earlobes, as you can see. So clip-ons work perfectly for me. You know, I barely even need the backing. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If you are looking at some of the larger ones, keep in mind on the actual weight of them. I rarely make the big ones without clips, just because I just think it's too much of a risk, if they're too heavy. But yeah, so if you have any questions or anything, shoot me a message, or if there's anything that you've seen here that you want to put dibs on or whatever, just give me a little message. And if you'd like to get on my mailing list, just head on over to my website, and I'll be keeping everyone updated with different live videos and things that'll be happening in the future for the next couple of sample lots that I'll be doing. So that's me signing out. I will see you all next time. Bye.